Hi guys, it's ASBYT, and like I promised, we have something very, very special today. We have the OnePlus 6 in front of me, and I'm going to be unboxing it for you and telling you my first initial impressions. So let's get straight to it. Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Like I said, now we have the OnePlus 6 here. Now you may have seen some videos already, and due to a few technical issues, I was unable to actually release this on the launch day, but it's still before the release of this actual device, which is going to go on sale on May the 22nd. So I've got it for you. So you can get as much information as I can share with you right now, and then my full review will be, I believe, on Monday, the day before the launch. So make sure if you are new to the channel, you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and then when I drop that video, you'll be notified. Before we jump into the actual unboxing, at the launch, if you didn't go, there was a little swag bag there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick look what's inside here, and then we'll jump onto this. So, first thing, we have this little Never Settle hat there. We have, also in here, a sketchbook by the looks of things, as you can see here. Just crank this bad boy open. Okay, pretty nice if you're into sketchbooks. Nice little design. Stickers, of course, and this little Never Settle t-shirt. So a fitting tribute would be to put the t-shirt on for this review. Just smashed my elbow in changing, but I think it looks quite nice. So shout out to OnePlus obviously for the swag bag, and of course for sending me this review unit. But as you well know, it will not sway my opinion. Honesty is the best policy, my mother always used to say. Don't know where we're going with this. Right, so we're going to crank this open. Enough time wasted, let's go. So, first of all, gonna get the microphone on this, because here's the magic. Oh, that is a nice sound. And this is the moment of truth. There you go. The OnePlus 6, the speed you need, reviewer's guide. And there's a nice little Never Settle logo there as well on the other side. So we'll just take that reviewer's guide out. And of course, this has got lots of information about what's new with the phone. Meet the OnePlus 6, camera stuff in here, design, all of the goodness that you want to see. Now, of course, there are certain things I can't discuss today, but that will be coming on Monday when we're allowed to divulge all of the information possible. But in here now we have some cases. So we've got a black one with a texture to it. We've also got sort of like a rough sandstone black one as well. Of course, got the wood, and we also have like a silicon red one. And finally, we have possibly my favorite, the carbon fiber one as well. I think that's really nice, as you can see there. Now, before we jump onto the phone, let me know what your opinion is of these cases. Which is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. If you were to have these cases, which one would you go for? Just put something like case, wood, or carbon fiber, whatever. And then, of course, we have the phone. And I know you've been excited to see this, and we are finally delivering this for you in time just before the actual launch of the product, which goes on sale on, like I mentioned, the 22nd of May. And we'll get to what's available and some possible future designs as well. Right, so the actual device we have here is the mirror black version, 128GB of storage, and I believe this is going to be the 8GB of RAM variant. There are going to be a few different variants. Upon the release, there will be two different variants available, the mirror black and the midnight black, and then on June the 5th, there will be the silk white version available as well. There is also an Avengers version, which I will get to in more detail on Monday. The actual variants available on launch will be the mirror black version, which will be available with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and also 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage as well. The midnight black version has two variants, but they are slightly different. They will both have 8GB of RAM, but one will have 128GB of storage, and the top tier one will have and the top tier one will have 256GB of storage. So if you need storage, you're going to have absolutely no problems with this. Now, there is no micro SD card expansion, but like I said, there is plenty of storage options available for you. And finally, the white silk version will be available with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage only. So one variant in the white silk. Avengers, I'm not too sure, but I will clarify hopefully on Monday. So without further ado, let's stop talking numbers and let's crank this open. Let's get a knife or a comb, because we're slightly unorthodox on this channel. Couldn't find a knife, to be fair. That cellophane feeling. I'm going to put the comb down now. Just unprofessional. Right, so that's that, and we have now the box in front of us. So let's stop delaying the inevitable and let's open it up. Actually, I'm going to hold this underneath because I usually drop them. Wow, this is tense. Oi, that would have been dangerous. And there we have, ladies and gents, the OnePlus 6. So, it's in there snug. It is in there snug. Final bit. So as you can see, the mirror black version in all its glory, that's obviously the back, and then we flip to the front, which we'll turn on in a second, but we're going to leave that to one side, and we'll see what else is in this actual box. So in here, you will have, of course, your manual and your SIM ejector and stuff like that. Then we've, of course, got the plug, and we have the dash charging cable. It still has dash charge, which is by far one of the quickest charging methods on the market at this moment in time. And it still promises up to 60% battery in 30 minutes. So 0 to 60 in half an hour, which is, it's a game changer when you are often out on the road and stuff like that. Brilliant. Right, so that's what's in the box. Now let's turn it on because that's the key. We're just going to go through the usuals. So it does come with face unlock and, of course, the fingerprint sensor on the rear. So we'll just set it up now. And of course, I'll go into more detail on that in the actual review. But straight away, that is the display. So as you can see, bezels on the sides are very, very, very thin. The bottom bezel is smaller than the 5T. So I'll just get that out for you and put it alongside it. So as you can see here, the bottom bezel finishes here, whereas the one on the 6 is definitely a smaller bezel on the bottom. And then, of course, at the top, we have the notch design, which I know a lot of you guys are either in two camps. You hate it with a passion or you're kind of indifferent. Processor, we're rocking a Snapdragon 845, so it is going to be one of the quickest devices you will get on the market at this moment in time with top flagship performance. Obviously, because it's got 8GB of RAM as well, even the 6GB of RAM variants will have absolutely no problems whatsoever. Now, I'm obviously not set the phone up or anything like that in order to sort of test to do this review because I have gone hands-on at the launch, so I kind of know how it functions anyway in order to be able to share this with you. And on Monday, I will make sure that this is set up properly, and I'll go into far more detail on the camera, the software, and all of that sort of stuff, because there is software available for that notch to hide it if you are indeed in the hate camp. So, dual rear camera on the back, the fingerprint sensor underneath, the logo for OnePlus there. Now, of course, this is the mirror black version. It looks very, very premium. It looks very much to me like ceramic, like we saw on the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2 and the 2S. According to OnePlus, they went with the glass because they like ceramic, they like the way it looks, but of course, glass feels easier to hold for people who don't want a bulky phone. We have the mode switch on the side, so you can go from do not disturb to silent, etc., which is switched over from the left-hand side. It used to be on the left, now it's of course on the right, so it's easy to get to alongside the power button, which is here as well. On the left-hand side now we have the volume rocker up and down, and of course the SIM eject there. Speaker on the bottom, Type-C charge, and of course the headphone jack, which still is a massive thing. It's still, I don't understand how it's a thing, but it is still a bonus feature, and it should just be the norm at this moment in time, in my opinion, but it's there. So the notch is there mainly due to the fact that you've got your front-facing camera there and the speaker there. I will go into more detail on audio, etc., and do tests and camera tests and all that sort of goodness on my review on Monday. Just one thing to note about the front-facing shooter, we have a 60-megapixel camera, and on the rear dual camera, we have a 20-megapixel camera and a 60-megapixel camera, both with f1.7 aperture. And the sensors are apparently larger than before, so we should see improvement in low-light situations, and again, I will go into that on my next video on the OnePlus 6. 3,300 milliamp battery, so we haven't necessarily got an improvement in the battery size, but of course, due to the Snapdragon 845 optimization, you are due to see an improvement. Some have said in the past anywhere up to 25%, but also some people are saying around 10%. Again, we'll get to in the full review for you. The screen is a if it's a 2-inch display, then we're in trouble. A 6.28-inch display, 19:9 ratio, and 2280 by 1080, with a PPI density of 402. And that screen-to-body ratio is 84%, so it's not the highest screen-to-body ratio we have on the market, but it is still, nevertheless, a fantastic effort. The camera also includes OIS, which is a big thing for a lot of you guys. They have included it on the OnePlus 6, so that's another positive. Now, for me, it does feel slightly heavier than the OnePlus 5T, and because of the glass as well, I personally feel it feels a bit more premium. It feels to me like it's slightly more premium than the OnePlus 5T for that reason. But outside of that, it is pretty much the same form factor. As you can see there, same height, same width, ish. Yeah, they have included slow-mo on this camera as well, which we'll get to more on my next video, but you can shoot up to 480 frames per second at 720p or 240 frames a second at 1080p. Now, one final thing, again, before the full review where I'll have lots more information, a lot of you guys were asking about water resistancy, for example, and OnePlus have said that you can use it fine in like a shower room with steam, you can use it in the rain, small drops into water, as long as you take it out fairly quickly, you should pretty much be fine. There is no IP certificate, unfortunately, which I would have liked to have seen, but nevertheless, we'll explain what they've done to the actual phone again in the full review in order to make this possible. It does offer dual SIM, which you can use at the same time as well, which is another important feature for you guys that do a lot of traveling, for example. And I think for now, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the finished article, the finished product. Obviously, I suggested this on my last video on the hands-on that I took from the live launch. But I want to know from you guys, now we've got one here in the studio and we can actually unbox it and test it, what your first impressions are. Fingerprint magnet, obviously, I forgot to mention, being the glossy mirror. One, rub it down, or you can use like a case or something like that. Completely up to you. What do you think of the camera placements in the back? Fingerprint sensor on the rear. Would you have liked to have seen under the display technology with the fingerprint sensor? What do you think of the notch, obviously, because that's one of the biggest talking points of 2018. Would you have liked to have seen them go even smaller with the chin, or are you happy with that? What specs are you most impressed with on this phone? And of course, which color variant do you like? The mirror black, the midnight black, the white silk, or are you waiting for the special Avengers copy? As always, I will sift through the comments and I will try and respond to as many questions, etc. as I can at this moment in time. Until Monday, I can't really say much more. Like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. Subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you want to see my full review on Monday. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Say ASBYT, peace out.